Have you ever wondered what is reseller web hosting? Do you often wonder how to prosper in reseller web hosting? Have you found yourself frequently thinking if you have proper knowledge of the reseller web hosting program? If yes, then you have landed on the right video. Welcome back to another episode of Colorful Finance, the #1 source for content centered around earning money from home. We provide you with theoretical experience in our videos and practical experience with the tools we provide you in the description. Subscribe to the channel so you're always up to date with our latest uploads. In this video, we'll take you through everything you need to know about what is reseller web hosting. Now let's get into it. Shared and reseller web hosting have many similarities. Many web hosts offer both shared and reseller hosting. The main difference between the two is in the name shared. You are sharing resources, which is the same for a reseller in a way that you can resell the server resources. You can create your own web hosting accounts and share your allocated server resources with your clients. The host still remains in control of the server and is responsible for updating server software and maintaining the server. The host will usually also provide support to the reseller, so if there are any issues or faults, the reseller will be able to contact the host. Do I need a reseller hosting account? Most personal and small business users will have no use for a reseller account. A reseller account is useful to those users who have a number of websites and want to save money, as a reseller account can be cheaper than purchasing multiple shared hosting accounts. With a reseller account, you can also sell hosting, so this can be a relatively cheap step into the hosting business. You have the flexibility of controlling your own clients, creating, suspending, and terminating accounts. You also have the knowledge that the server is being maintained for you, so you only have to worry about your clients and website. The benefits: if you own a number of websites, using a reseller account can save you money, and you can create accounts when you need them and share the resources between your websites easily. You can find reseller hosting accounts with plenty of bandwidth and disk space for around $25–50 a month, which can be a big saving if you have a number of websites needing hosting. You also don't have to worry about the maintenance of the server, since the web host should have this covered. You should also receive technical support included with your account. If you have plans to start to own a web hosting business, a reseller account can be an easy first step in the hosting industry. It is a relatively low-cost solution, meaning you can concentrate primarily on building your business slowly and generate a steady monthly income. One of the biggest mistakes new hosts make is trying to accomplish too much in a short period of time. This can lead to unhappy customers and evidently losing clients. The disadvantages: potential clients may not be totally confident purchasing a hosting account from a reseller, because you in effect are the middleman. If a problem arises with a server or a customer's account, they need to contact you, and if you are unable to deal with the problem yourself, you would in turn have to contact your host. This can be a long process from initially receiving the first support request to getting the problem resolved. However, if you have proper customer support in place, this shouldn't be a major problem. As a reseller, like I said above, you have limited access to admin functions, and if you have experience with the control panel and server software, you may find this annoying. The only thing I can suggest is asking the host if it would be possible for them to enable your account more with admin privileges. The worst thing the host can say is no, so it's worth a try. In my opinion, reseller hosting is worth the money you can pay out. It is a good step in selling web hosting, and if done properly, enables a small business to generate a profit from reselling shared hosting accounts. If you have high bandwidth or disk space requirements, reseller hosting may not be the best solution. Possibly a dedicated server would be better suited if you have the technical knowledge. Should you consider reselling web hosting? Is it the business for you? If that is the question you are asking yourself, you have come to the right place. Think about this question now: if you would, without web hosting, would the internet exist? The answer: sure, the capabilities might exist, but without hosting space, would we have websites? No. Would we have the ability to go shopping online from the comforts of our homes? No. Would we have the ease and convenience of doing online research? No. Therefore, web hosting is essential to the world of the internet. Now, I know you are saying, well, there are many different people reselling web hosting. Yes, that is true, but does that mean you should not consider reselling web hosting as a business opportunity? No, it does not. Every day there are thousands of internet businesses starting up, What that means is that every day thousands of people are looking for web hosting. This very large market could prove highly lucrative for you if you know what to do. How does reselling web hosting work? As a reseller, what you are essentially doing is purchasing server space from another company and reselling it to your customers for a higher price. This server space and hosting will appear to your customers as your own, not the other company, because you own this space, not the other way around. In other words, the first thing is first. If you are interested in reselling web hosting, you need to find the right reseller program that will benefit your potential customers the most. What should I look for in a reseller program? Well, you should be looking for what you would expect in your own hosting needs. Some things might include administrative controls, turnkey websites, customer support, billing software, software for your customers to use for their own websites, back-end administration for your customers, and the like. Consider what you expect. Some things to consider when finding the right reseller program is: price, space allotment, domain allotment, scripts, software, control panel, uptime limitations or restrictions, reliability. I have decided, now what? Now you have to determine your prices, how much you will charge. Of course, you want to make money, but you also want to be competitive and offer prices that will lure your customers to use your services instead of your competitors. Okay, your prices are now settled, and you are satisfied with what you are charging. Now you have to market your services. First, pinpoint the type of market you want to target: businesses, big or large, personal, not-for-profit, and the like. You will then need to determine how to market to these people, which means advertisement. You want to be sure that you advertise in the appropriate places to optimize your customer base potential. Of course, before you can advertise, you must have a website to bring people to so that they can begin buying. If they have no place to start, you cannot expect to get sales. Reselling web hosting can be very lucrative and a great business. You just have to know the how and where to get started. Reseller web hosting, great for both ends of the deal. The process of reselling web hosting services has become very common. This involves purchasing web hosting abilities from a web host provider and then reselling the services you don't use yourself to other businesses. This is a great way to get the web hosting services you need, as well as a way to make some extra money in the process. The reselling process means that you use the hardware, software, and network resources of the web host provider, but you don't have to have the expertise or investment. And with that, we've reached the end of this video all about what is reseller web hosting. Let us know in the comments section down below if you enjoyed this episode and found it helpful and interesting. Remember to leave a thumbs up before you leave. Also subscribe to Colorful Finance and click the notification bell so you're always up to date with our latest releases as always. Thanks for stopping by and watching. See you again soon in the next one.